talked about the big bad Raiders, and here we had to hide. We had to parade Cliff Branch out there. He was 155 pounds.
Receiver from the University of Colorado, number 21, Cliff Branch.
Cliff Branch, number 21, is a talkative little receiver with the gift of grab. And although he's 35 years old, he still had enough speed to beat both Anthony Washington and Darrell Green to the ball for a 50-yard gain for the Raiders.
Cliff Branch was the ultimate threat for the Raiders because we threw the deep ball. He would stretch the defense. Those guys were just afraid that he'd blow by them, and ultimately he would blow by them. I mean, he was the ultimate deep threat in the game of football.
Well, I think it put a lot of fear in the defensive back because of the fact that you close the cushion so much, and when they said the bomb was back in Oakland, they was talking about one player, and they was talking about Clifford Branch.
Cliff Branch believed that he could beat anyone deep on any play. Cliff would always come back and he'd tell me, "Coach, I can beat him deep." And he'd tell Kenny Stabler, he said, "Snake, I can beat him deep." And sometimes he would say it while they're playing the national anthem. You know, I mean, he would say it to someone, "We haven't even played yet. How do you know you can beat the guy deep?"
The San Diego Chargers came north with lightning bolts on their helmets, but the real lightning in the Coliseum wore number 21 in silver and black.
Cliff Branch saluted 60 yards and a 7-0 Oakland lead, and then the defense took over.
Cliff Branch also hit pay dirt twice to continue his route to the playoffs and a league-leading 13 touchdown catches. It was 7 in a row for the silver and black, 28-17. By still more fireworks.
Now back to pass. Stabler after a fake has got time. He's throwing deep for Branch behind Taylor. He's got it to the 25, the 20, the 15. He's at the 10, veers away. Touchdown Raiders! Well, it's exhibition season revisited. Bruce Taylor didn't get burned. He got absolutely enveloped in a conflagration. Cliff Branch just cinched his tail by 7 yards. And Stabler hitting him on the button was on the throwing end of a 64-yard touchdown pass to Branch.
Complete. Cliff Branch, and what a move.
Goodbye. Is that wild?
That happened fast. 3:19 still left in the game. He can really motor.
Well, see just one little outside. Look at that move he put on Eric Feldman.
What a beauty. Let's see if we can get that guy's number. The man who threw the block.
Eric Feldman is the second-year guy trying to recover, but this is the move.
Trailing by 3 points, Ken Stabler took the field, and just one heave later, the Raiders were on the board. League-leading receiver Cliff Branch was the target, and after 67 real quick yards, the Raiders led 7-3.
Branch's 72-yard touchdown gave Oakland the lead once more.
Ken Stabler clicked on 20 of 26 throws for 339 yards, about half of which were... Says Branch, "It doesn't matter to me how they defend against me, because I've learned that no matter what they do, zone, man-to-man, or whatever, I can beat them all." And so the AFC Western leaders broke out of their first-place tie with San Diego by winning 27-17. And now the Chargers have failed to defeat the Raiders in their last 16 tries.
What number 24 cornerback Virgil Livers had feared all day finally happened. Stabler exploded the bomb, and he was the victim. Across the line from him was the fastest man in football, Cliff Branch, and as all who go one-on-one with him know, sooner or later you'll get burned. For Virgil Livers and the Bears, the time had come.
Despite bitter cold, the Raiders' passing stayed hot.
To the right, Stabler back, first down. He's going to pass. He's got time. Throwing the bomb for Branch. Branch down on the 35, takes it in stride. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown Raiders!
He might be able to play with 2 games left in the year. Plunkett goes deep for Chandler. No, it's Whittington. Branch, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown.
they had Chandler running deep as they did the first half, and Branch was a trailer, and they threw short to Branch, and then he used Chandler's shielding block for an 86-yard touchdown.
And you can see Jim Plunkett is anxious to get the ball down there. Somebody made a mistake somewhere, but give credit to Plunkett. He put it right on the money.
You can see it looked as if it was going to Chandler, but it went instead to Branch. He got a block from Chandler, a key block on Wilson, and then with Branch's speed, it's all over. Hey, great coverage. Teddy Nathanson, our director, George Finkel, our producer, right on top of that one. You can see it leave Plunkett's arms right to Branch, and Oakland goes in front.
This lightning attack included an 88-yard bolt to Cliff Branch, most feared deep receiver in football today. Cliff Branch, number 21, is a talkative little receiver with the gift of grab.
So skinny his back pockets would fight when he'd walk.